Hello and welcome to the weather update. Yes, we're a little late tonight. It's 10:30 because I was hoping to see some lightning from these storms that are off to the north and west. It was kind of disappointing. I got it. The lightning is very fickle from these storms. Right now, we do have some strong storms continuing to hit New Jersey, north of the city. There's a cell that's just north of Glen Cove, but we want to show you the radar loop. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for that cell that's over central New Jersey, and it looks like it's including a good chunk of Essex County. And let's see if we can pull up the radar, which doesn't want to load. Okay, we're going to have to go to the enhanced radar. The standard doesn't work, but you can see we also have flash flood warnings in effect. You can see there's the thunderstorm right there. It looks like it's moving eastward. A couple of other showers that are around as well. And then there was some more, and you can see all these flash flood warnings that were in effect, including one over here as well, because these storms, again, produced more rain, which is, these areas that have had so much rain already just can't handle anymore. And they just keep hitting the same areas over and over and over again. So here you go. Here is what we got out there, and you can see this is the storm right here, and it's moving in toward, again, Essex County, New Jersey, and it might impact maybe the Bronx in about a half an hour or so. Looking at the lightning on this storm, probably not a whole lot of lightning. Let's see what we got here. It's not a whole lot of lightning. That storm earlier was very disappointing. So let me show you the Ventus sky. We're rewinding the radar a little bit and show you the storm I was watching, and I was hoping we would get good lightning out of it. And this was around 9 o'clock. I was looking at this storm, and I went to my plus parking garage in Mineola to look at this storm. You can see what happened, though. It kind of just fell apart. It never really got very strong, and it kind of just fell apart, and then this storm started gathering strength. So I got a few photos to show you the lightning. Just a few. Out of 100 photos, this is pretty much all I have to show you. That one and that one. That's about it. That's about it. I'll have to look and see if I have some more, but you see, I just got a whole lot of duds, basically. We go through here, a whole lot of duds. Let's just go. That's just... This is what I go through. I take a 2 second, 3-second exposures. You can see the clouds kind of advancing here, which is kind of interesting. You can see, there was another lightning flash there. I took so many of these photos here. You can see just one after another after another after another. But you can see there just wasn't a whole lot of lightning. And then we had this interesting, whoa. Okay, that's just my computer being slow. And then we had this interesting cloud formation here in the distance here. I was trying to get a decent photo of it. I think it came out there almost like a shelf cloud. And then we had this big cumulonimbus cloud kind of just towering over us, right over us. Pretty threatening looking cloud there. Just a star right through it. That's probably the best, more impressive photo that I got today, actually, to tell you the truth. But anyway, other than that, the sky today, we had clouds, and then the clouds broke, and then we had a lot of alticumulus around. We had some blue sky intermixed with the alticumulus. You see, these are alticumulus castellanus clouds, and those are a harbinger of instability in the air, and that's when you have this kind of, we call that a thundery sky. So let's go look at our current conditions outside right now. You're looking across the country. We'll get to the heat in a moment in the other areas. You see, there's that severe thunderstorm warning that's for Jersey right now. And, again, just another busy night here. You see it's very humid out there. Again, 79, dew point 73. It felt just a teeny bit better than yesterday. But you can see where these severe thunderstorm warnings and flash flood warnings are. And we're going to go right to the rainfall and take a look and see how much rain has fallen in the past 12 hours. Because some of these areas got a lot of rain. Here we go again. Some of these areas in extreme western New Jersey, 4.42 inches. There's going to be some flooding in these areas for sure. And then as we make our way up north, let's see how we did upstate, because there were some more storms up there too. I see 0.60. There's a flood warning for this cell over here. 1 inch and an inch over there with that one. And then we had another one up near Plattsburgh as well. Wow, look at this one. This one put down, there could have been some flooding around Plattsburgh now in Ticonderoga. I see some 3-inch amounts, 3.51, 2.38. Really not a good situation at all. More rain is the last thing these areas need. As far as Long Island goes, we didn't really see that much rain. Some areas out east got maybe 1/4 of an inch. But other than that, that's it. Let's go now to the high temperatures. I'll put this back to the. Let's go to high temperatures here for the day, and you'll see mid 80s, low 80s on Long Island. Though as you get toward western Nassau, you start seeing the mid 80s, and generally mid 80s. Not that much sun today. Jersey, a little bit warmer there, upper 80s to around 90. So a little more heat to fuel the storms. Let's look at the lows. And lows generally low 70s for the most part. 70, so 75 at ice, 76, 77. Wow, really warm in Tom's River. Didn't get below 79. Not so much for cooling off there, because it certainly didn't cool off there last night, that's for sure. Let's now go to the Weather Service, and we'll go ahead and latest rainfall reports. They have more rainfall reports there. We're not going to look at those. But let's go look at the statistics for the day. And ice slip got up to 81, so we were about 1 degree above normal because of that warm low. Central Park was normal, and Newark 87, 2 degrees above normal there for the high. So let's pan this out a little bit. I'm going to actually keep the highs on the screen as we pan out through the country, and you'll see. I'll put this on highs here. Put this back on highs, so you can see where the heat has been. And you'll see the South has really been getting it. We have severe weather again in Chicago. Do we have another tornado warning? It looks like we have it's a severe thunderstorm warning. That's a red box. That's a tornado warning. I don't know why it's not showing it, but it looks like west of Chicago there might be some bad thunderstorms too. We have temperatures generally in the upper 80s over there. And then you can see the severe thunderstorm watch all around it. Severe thunderstorm watch as well in Oklahoma. Heat advisories. You can see all the heat there. Highs in the triple digits in the south. Once again, Texas into New Mexico. Kind of curious as to what is that Flagstaff? That's Grand Canyon, but what did Flagstaff hit? 93. Flagstaff hit 93 today. Wow. I look at these high temperatures here, well into the hundreds here. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Look in California too, hundreds all the way. Look at how far north the hundreds went. All the way up to Rogue Valley. I mean, that's crazy. Actually, they go up even further than that, because inland Washington also dealing with temperatures near 100 degrees. And then you look at Western Canada, also dealing with the heat as well. Southern British Columbia. We pulled this out a little bit, and you can see there's been some heat all the way up in Northwest Territories, 87, ridiculously warm. Greenland, let's take a look at Greenland for a minute. Greenland is not as crazy as it was with those 70s, but I tell you, just absolutely nuts. So let's go to that radar. Let me go back to the radar here, which I think I took off the screen. I'm going to go back to that AccuWeather radar because we want to look at those other storms that are going on as well. More than 100 homes damaged or tornadoes wreak havoc south of Ottawa. So apparently they had a severe thunderstorm outbreak in Ottawa with tornadoes, multiple tornadoes, more than 400,000 customers. A big tornado outbreak in Canada. At least one person was injured and 125 gusty wind. Oh my gosh, crazy. At least one tornado has touched down. At least one. Crazy. 120 roof damage. Tornado was ripping away roofs. A video shared on. So we'll have to, again, massive boom. Just look at this. I mean, just crazy stuff going on here. So tornado outbreak in Canada. Wow. Ottawa again. I mean, nuts. It happened a couple of years ago. So again, here are these storms here. That we're watching here. There's that heavy outbreak there. It looks like it's moving to Vermont. That's the last place that needs more rain. And then this is the severe thunderstorm outbreak now that's on the west side of Chicago. We got severe thunderstorms going down in Illinois, into Missouri. So, yeah, it's rather active tonight. Let's look at the Storm Prediction Center, obviously, with all this activity. And I'm sure they've got us in the marginal risk today. And you see that in the Midwest there, that slight risk. And looking at tomorrow, we're going to go into day 2, and it looks like just a marginal risk in the Appalachian area. It does quiet down. But anyway, let's go to the National Hurricane Center because I know they were watching something. Don. So we have subtropical storm Don. It's just a subtropical storm. It's out there, 45-mile-an-hour winds. Minimum central pressure 1,004 millibars. It's not really it's just going to stay out there and not bother anyone, pretty much. So I'm not really going to talk about it too much. Let's go to the models now and look at what we have as we head into the weekend. Obviously, you can see that humid flow continues, unsettled, rain chances. Maybe not quite as active tomorrow, but it's Sunday. That's the day we're watching. That's going to have a better rain chance, and then we dry things out by Monday. So let's go to the Northeast here and look at the HRRR model, and obviously look at what we have as we go in. So you can see we're going to still see that chance of some showers and thunderstorms through the night tonight. Then tomorrow, maybe not as widespread, but it's still showing a couple forming in New Jersey perhaps, but not. I don't think it's going to be as active as it was tonight. And then Sunday is the day we're going to have more activities. You can see there's a cluster that pops up in the morning hours, and then here's more thunderstorms and a whole line of them that pretty much goes across right around the middle of the day there. We'll have to see if that's going to be a severe situation or not. It's kind of early in the day. But then there's another. This could be more of like a soaker type of thunderstorm, and then it looks like it's trying to form another line with an actual cold front coming through in the evening for Sunday night. And we'll have a better idea on that on Saturday night. Let's look at the NAM. We have the 0Z NAM, and that's why we're a little bit later. I want to look at the 0Z NAM and see what it's doing for Sunday as well. So here's that activity for Sunday. NAM is not as robust as the HRRR, but I do see a little bit of a V in the isobars here. You see it too, and that's something we're going to have to watch for. That could be a threat for some severe weather on Sunday, and we'll have a better idea of that tomorrow night, I think. So let me go back to the HRRR, and we'll go ahead and look at our dew points there. Humidity is not going anywhere, obviously, for this weekend. Dew points stay humid. South flow, dew points in the 70s. Continue with that south flow on Sunday. But then you see that dry air trying to work in as we get toward later into next week. And that is going to, again, if we go look at the GFS here, you'll see that dry air eventually tries to work in here on Monday. So we'll see some relief from the humidity on Monday. However, I wouldn't be celebrating because that might be accompanied by some wildfire smoke. Let's go look at the satellite image for today. And I'll show you what I mean by the wildfire smoke. You can already see big clouds of it over the Great Lakes, and that's what we're going to have to watch out for. So let me go to the, let's look at the Great Lakes satellite loop here. We'll do a 60. So you can see all that smoke there. That's all heading our way. There it is, from pretty thick smoke too. It looks like it's heading our way, and that's what we're going to be getting into. Let's go to the CONUS view. You can see that. Look at that. Yeah, stop it right there. You can see that big cloud of smoke. We'll stop it right there. That is all heading our way. See it right there? That is what we're going to be getting into, and that's going to be some pretty thick wildfire smoke. I want to go back to the weather and hazards map, actually, and we'll look at this, and you can, again, see all this wildfire smoke that's coming. This is all going to be coming down across the we're going to be dealing with this, and then look at all the smoke up here, too. That could be heading toward Greenland. There's just plenty of smoke to go around. And we're going to talk more about the smoke tomorrow night, I think. So I do want to go to the weather and hazards map though for a moment, because I'm surprised there aren't any air quality alert effect. There should be air quality alerts in effect for this area. I don't know why they're not. Let's go to observations here. In North Dakota, I mean, these areas have to be having smoke. Yep, there you go. 3 mile visibility and Minot smoke at Minot. Why is there no air quality alert in effect? I don't know. There certainly should be. That's for sure. But the smoke is heading our way. So let me go back to the HRRR. We'll look at the temperatures. As we go into tomorrow, it's going to be similar to today. Low to mid 80s on Long Island, maybe near 90 in Jersey. And then for Sunday, with all those showers around, they'll probably be a lot cooler. Still humid, but highs only around 80 degrees. Sunday, again, is going to be the day where we're going to have some better rain chances. Let's look at the RGM here for skies. And obviously, this is all going to show the clouds. All right, so for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, though there could be some breaks toward the afternoon. And then here's Sunday. Plenty of clouds for Sunday. And then Monday, you'll see we try to clear out some of the clouds. However, these are just clouds. This isn't the smoke. Let's now go to the RAP smoke model, and I think we have it's the 0Z run that goes out. No, it's not the 0Z run. It's the 21Z, the run that goes a little further. So let's look at the vertically integrated smoke as well as the near surface smoke before I wrap up this weather update, and you'll see what's heading our way. That's all heading our way, folks. So yeah, I think we're going to be getting into this as we get into next week. It's going to be a very, very smoky week. Look at that. That's all heading our way. So get ready for more smoke apocalyptic conditions. And it's also near the surface, too. We'll show you the near surface smoke map as well. So you can see it's near the surface as well, and that's also going to be coming down into our area as well. So you see it's making a beeline right for our area. So, yep, we're going to get into this, again, I think around Monday, Tuesday time frame. Get ready for it. The smoke will be back in a big way. So I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.